Welcome back to Your Arts and thanks again for joining me. Let's continue learning how to mark. We're going to cover some new scores. So to a very quick recap, I asked you to go away and learn the core 4, the 20s, the 19s, the 18s and the 17s. You've got to learn 1 all the way through to 9, but really you know the 1, you should know the 2 and the 3. It's the same as the double and the treble. That's my minimum expectation I have for people when they're learning from these videos. Learning treble values, especially if you're trying to mark, you need to know them, don't you? It makes sense. So start practicing from the 4 all the way through to the 9 of the number, okay? And then we try to, and if that makes no sense, please watch my other videos on this marking. It'll make a little bit more sense. And we started then to throw some scoring shapes, and we went single 20, single 19, single 18, and now that's 57. And in the next slide, we're just going to build off from that. We're going to build off some single segment marking because it's going to happen all the time. And we're going to, let's not miss out those 17s. So building on from the last video, or the last slide even, where we mentioned 57 is a single 20, single 19 and a single 18. This is sort of chasing the numbers around the board, isn't it? You miss your treble 20, you go down to the 19s and you miss that and you go up to 18. You see it all the time, but that's 57. I remembered it just because it's the same value as the treble 19, which is 57. No link to it at all. Just as soon as I remembered that and linked it with that, never forgot it. Now we need to learn some more, okay? And we're going to include the 17s. And I see this as pivoting from the 17s. So, but always still sticking with the core 4, okay? So we're going 17, 19 and 18, okay? And that's 54. Again, pivot from the 17, 17, 18 and 20. That's 55. 17, 20 and 19. So we're going in like a counter clockwise direction, kind of. And that's 56. So when I'm practicing, I'm just picturing those because it's going to happen a lot, and the more we add and the more we expand our comfort zone, the better we will be. So I'm going to lead off on what we did last time in this slide, and I showed you a treble 20 and treble 19, okay, and then treble 20, treble 17 and treble 20 and treble 18, okay? And how, once you know that treble 20 is 60 and the other trebles, treble 19, 17 and 18, are in the 50 range, okay? You've got to know your values. Then all you're doing, so let's just write them down. So 57, and this is 51, and this is 54. It's not the greatest of colour, but you can get the idea. Okay, then you're just stealing that last number. This is how I remember it. So when I see treble 20, so I'll just clear this middle bit up. Okay, so when I see treble 20 and treble 19, I know it's over 110, and I steal the 7, it's going to be 117. Okay, and when I see treble 20 and treble 18, I know it's going to be over 110. Okay, so it's going to be 114. I'm just stealing that last number. And then 51 here, so treble 20 and treble 17, it's going to be 111. Okay, I hope that makes sense. That's how I instantly remember it, so I'm not adding up at all. I see any of those combinations and I know the values, okay? I know the scores. So also 111, let's go down to here, is treble 19, treble 18, okay? Now, the rest of these scores, we're not going to be including 20s, so they're all in the 50 range, okay? 57, this is 51, okay? And this is 54. And we're just adding up the last digit, really, because it's going to be 100, because they're both in the 50 ranges. So we're adding up 7 and 4 is 111, okay? And this one here, we're going to go for treble, let's change my color slightly, treble 19 and treble 17. We know it's going to be 100 because this is 57 and this is 51. Know your values. We're just adding 7 and 1. That's 8. 108. Okay. And the final one for today, because I don't want to give you too much. Treble 18, treble 17. Again, this is 54. This is 51. So I know it's going to be over. It's going to be 100. So it's going to be 100, and we're adding 4 and 1. It's going to be 105. Okay. Now, really, I don't want you to be adding up at all. This is just so you can check your maths more than anything. I just want you to picture them, okay, and have a practice at that. So how to practice? What I teach you is what I do. I do the core 4. Okay, I probably don't do the 20s because I know the score, so that's that cancelled out. I'll start on the 19s. I'll go from 4 all the way to 9 of the number. Okay, because I know 1. I know 1 19 is 19, 2 19 is the same as a double, 3 19 same as a treble. I know those, so I practice from 4. So I'll just go 4 19s are 76, 5 19s are 95, 6 19s are 114. But I'm picturing them. So when I say 4 19s, I'm picturing 1 in the treble and 1 in the single. So when I see those dart formation when someone's throwing them, I know that's 4 19s, which is 76, and I instantly know it. Okay, so I cover the core 4, and then I start with the scoring shapes that I've been sharing with you. All right, I'll see a single 20. I won't have to say it out loud, I just see it in my mind's eye. Single 20, single 18, single 19, and it's 57. All right, I'm not going to go through all of them, don't worry. But I just picture them. I'll just go through a treble 20 and a treble 19. I'll say, oh, that's 117. And treble 20 and treble 18, that's 114. Remember, because I'm pinching the last one, 114. Okay, or 111 down here. I'll just basically, I'll just go through each of these pictures and I'll do it within seconds. So I'm starting to build up my mental Rolodex and build up my strength and my recall as quick as I can. So when I see someone throwing them, I instantly know. Thanks again for watching. Coming next time, of course, more marking, but I'm gonna introduce you to an idea I've got about dart top trumps, which will help us check out, because this video is, as much as it is about marking, it's certainly about checking out. We need to be really good at this crazy game of darts. Okay, so thanks again for watching, and take care for now.